Find the slope of the line through the points 1, 8 and 4, -6. To find the slope of the line, we first need to use our slope formula. The slope formula looks like m, which means slope, equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. When we are using our slope formula, it is valuable to label the points that you're given. In this question, we are given 2 points. We have our point 1, 8, and we have our second point 4, -6. So let's label the different pieces of these points so we know where everything goes. This first value here, this 1, is the x-coordinate of our first point. So that's x1. 8 is the y-coordinate of our first point. So that's y1. 4 is the x-coordinate of our second point. So that's x2. -6 is the y-coordinate of our second point. That's y2. Now that we have everything labeled, we can substitute our values into our slope formula. So y2, we labeled that as -6. Minus y1, we labeled that one as 8. x2 we labeled as 4. And x1 we labeled as 1. Be careful. Notice that you have your subtractions here. If one of the x1 or y1 points had been a negative, you want to be very careful because you would include that as a negative, but still keeping your subtraction. In this case, we didn't have any of those, but be careful if you see a negative with your x1 or your y1, because you would just put it on as a negative in addition to the subtraction. So be careful if you see that. So now from here, we can simplify and solve for our slope. So in the numerator, we have -6 minus 8. That would be like you owe $6 and then you owe 8 more. So -6 minus 8 more would be -14. On the bottom, we have 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So in this case, the slope of our line is -14/3.